This is Sunday, March 31st, I believe. It's nice and warm out. Almost 60 degrees. 2 weeks ago it was snowing. I've got one day off, and I'm going to bring my Honda GYRO out. I'm going to make some small series of videos on the GYRO where my little gyro was not working right. I would give it gas and it would start and stop and sputter. And one time a couple weeks ago, I went to pull off this spark plug wire right here. Spark plug and the wire. The wire is 35 years old. Well, it fell off right there. It actually just fell off. So I went and I bought one single spark plug wire, which is about 3 feet long, or a meter. And I must be getting old, because the guy at the shop said, "Oh well, we don't sell spark plug wires anymore. Cars don't use them." Fuck, I am getting old. So anyway, in order to change the wire and do the things that I have done in the past year on this bike, I'm going to do a few things. First of all, to get this rear fender off right here, I have to take the muffler off. Then I can take the fender off, and then I can get to the coil. While I'm doing that, I'm going to change the tires. This tire is the driven wheel, which means the gear is connected to this wheel. This other wheel is freewheeling. All it has is a bearing and a nut to hold it on. So this tire has more wear on it, so I'm going to take it off and switch them, but I'm going to have to do that when I get the fender off. Then I'm going to check the spark plug. I even went out last year. This is the extent I went to fix this thing. I went out and bought a GYRO carburetor, 7/15 2018, or 4/15, I'm sorry. I think it'd be March 15th. Anyway, it's pretty cheap, but I thought it was a carburetor was a problem. I did everything on the bike except check the spark plug wire. Now, what's weird here is that a gentleman commented on my GYRO just last week, and he said he has a GYRO that he has a custom-made little cart for that he pulls around. I thought that was kind of neat. But he told me, check the spark plug wire, because if it's broken, then, or it's not quite working right, then that could be a big problem. So then I'm wondering, with this bike, my Dio, everything is working good except it feels like it's sputtering. And I'm wondering if maybe this spark plug wire here and this boot, that's called a boot right there, is hitting up against here, or is broken in some way from the coil all the way down to the cylinder, because I've completely rebuilt the carb. I've rebuilt the reed cage. I've rebuilt everything. The bike idles right. It does okay, but it doesn't seem to, it lags. It doesn't seem to, it hits and misses on the spark. So I'm going to bring all the bikes out and start them up. Here's my baby, which I have not ridden yet. I've owned it for 3 months. I have not ridden it. It is a Honda 600 CBR RR. I bought it. It's 9 years old. It's only got 3,000 miles on it. A guy bought this bike for his wife. And then he fixed it all up and put all this fancy Two Brothers muffler on it and a bunch of electronics, all this other neat stuff. And then she decided she wanted a four-wheeler, so he just turned it in and bought a four-wheeler. So I got a really good price on almost a new bike. Look at the back of that. Isn't that badass looking? Then I have a black helmet up here, brand new, and I'm going to paint orange and silver and black stripes on it. So I'm going to look really badass. Well, okay. Now I don't know how to edit, so I'm just going to make small videos on this bike as I pull it out and take it apart and put it back together. Bear with me. If you are a Honda GYRO, if you like them, they're really a neat bike. This bike is 1985, so it is 15. This motorcycle is 34 years old, and you cannot buy any parts from them, hardly at all. All right, thank you.